Hi everyone and welcome back. So now we're going to talk about hand-drawn hair. In our last video we showed you how to make the shaggy mop using the generated hair and pulling on the points in order to customize its shape so that it's not too much inside of you. And this was the end result. Now we're going to talk about the fun thing, the most enjoyable thing, hand-drawn hair. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually poke this eye and release this and create a new layer for hand-drawn hair by pressing this button right here. It says create hand-drawn hair. And as you see, it gives you a whole new net around your character's head, but it doesn't give you any generated strands like, create generated hair does. And that's because it's waiting for you to draw those hair strands on there. So we're going to do just that and press this little pencil button and send the program into hand-drawn mode. Just like the last time, all the controls are pretty much the same. You can create the colors and play with the settings beforehand. This time they give you a preview of the strand of hair you're going to create before you create it. So it's not like they're here and we're just editing them in real time. We're going to need to create them before we start painting. So let's scroll down and you'll see the same texture scrolling tools here. Dictating things right here. So for that. And this is how big you want the strand to be in the preview window. Keep your eyes here. How much shine you want. How twisty you want it. This is the polygon thing. I like to keep it all the way up. Again, the curve of it, I think I'll go with the default one. And now, once it looks like the way you want it, I'm using a graphics tablet. I've got the Wacom or Wycom. I don't think anybody knows how I think it's pronounced. I have a Bamboo, but you can use anything, even your mouse, but I totally recommend having a graphics tablet for this. So you take your pen and you press it I like to start, press it on your avatar. I like to start at the crown of the mesh and drag it forward. So crown and then drag, and then you just draw on the hair. Whoops. Hopefully you don't got big thumbs like I do, and keep clicking the pencil button and sending the camera flying. So, so I'm going to undo that. There we go. Then we'll open the pencil back up. Alright, let's try that again, without all the thumb action. Great. Any gaps you have, you could just go right in there and cover it up. But I like to go from the top and drag it down in between it like that, rather than just put a pencil in. Some people said you can. I just choose not to. So you're basically just drawing in the design you want. And you can change it. You're not stuck to just this shape. We can go back into our layer select and use a box here, and my strands will have that box edge, straight edge. And if you make a mistake, just click on the arrow and you can press Control Z and I'll undo it and just go back at it. There's no limit to how many strands you can put on your hair. It's all up to you. It's all your imagination. You just keep painting until you think it looks good. And if you're really good at drawing, your hair may come out a lot better than mine did. Okay. So I like to, so that's really how you do it. Let me put this back on a normal curve. And you just paint until it looks right. Make sure to cover it all up. or however your hairstyle is. You don't have to make the same straight curve. You can draw pretty much whatever you want here, see? So if you want a bunch of curls, you can have a bunch of curls. Or zigzags, or checks, or write their name in there, or something silly like that. Which is funny. I remember I used to see that all the time back in the day. The zero here. So you can do whatever you want. The only limitation is your imagination. Or something like that. So that's it for really going over hand drawn. You can still fine tune each individual strand if you want to. You can select the arrow and then select the strand and then go through here and, you know, like, I want that to be box, or I want that to be squid, or, you know, something like that, and do what you want. So I guess I'll end this video right here. We're going to talk about techniques and stuff like that for making materials and all the rest of that stuff. I guess the best way I can do it is by showing you a ponytail or something close to that. Anyway, I'll show you some more techniques in the next video. But if you got the gist of it, you can just skip on down to where we talk about export and forget the technique. But it's your loss. So see you in whatever video is the next video.